Phineas, Ferb.
When we fill that up, because of the span, it's going to come down a little bit more neutral to be flush, so you don't get some sort of inverse curve that just doesn't look correct. So you can see that when we come from the angle, you've got that little bit of a camber there.
Although this looks pretty intimidating, obviously it's a heavy duty lift, it's double wide, but two guys, an engine hoist, some dollies, and basic hand tools, that's all you need. These guys are putting this together very quickly, and they even package this in such a manner that it makes it easier to assemble as well. On the dollies, just make sure you lock them up so you can figure that out. Engine hoist will lift them under. They'll lift these up now. If you start dropping them in, there's 4 of them that are going to come all the way across. Then we're down to what? Cables? Cables, bulk, that's pretty much it. Lift the cars. Start lifting cars. Those guys are working on the lift. I'm trying to stay out of the way, so I'm over here reaching out independence. Got the tow charger off before this was loaded up my transport. I'm going to pull the valve covers, take a look at the valve train, do a compression test, kind of do a health status, if you will. And I need to start designing a fuel system because we have really bad fuel slosh. This is my 3rd tank, and this one is not working either. I believe I have the solution. It's got trapdoors and baffles and all sorts of magical stuff. I was trying to stay with the Holly pump, which was kind of limiting which fuel cell I could run to. We're going to switch over to an aeromotive pump, and now I have to run all new lines, obviously a new pump. We're going to have a new regulator up here, and then I also want to run my fuel lines differently. Right now this is a front crossover and a feed on each rail in the rear. All of this is going to have to be redesigned, so I'm going to start taking a look at that as well. Maybe even get this thing fired up today. These guys are getting ready to flip this over. They got one on over here. This is kind of a technique they're using with the straps. They lift it, it's going to roll. But while this is upside down, I want to show you this here. All of this is plated underneath. And the majority of lifts don't have this extra plate. Inside and outside.
So 16 feet, just shy of 16 feet, but I've got some on this side and this side on each. So you're talking 148 feet. I've got some.
This here lightning hose was just off, laying right there. And that burned all the way through. So clearly that wasn't firing. And it sounded like it was over here. But all of these lightning hoses seem to be fine. So we'll do a compression test here in a few minutes. So you guys watching, we can have a little bit of fun here. You can pause it, please loop down below. What cars do you think I'm going to put up here first? Or what do you think I should put up here first? Some of you may not even know what vehicles we actually brought down to Tennessee. I also wanted to mention, once we get the lifts in place relatively where I think I need them, the nice thing is they're all in casters, so we can shuffle them around really easy, maximize the space here. Also gives you a little bit of a shop tour. We've done a lot of work since some of you have first seen this. Doors, lighting, all that.
The other thing is, how much money will we make from that? That's a great question.
So now that we have,
I recommend you looking at Helium markets for find a hotspot near you.
the kind of question we give to customers when they're unpackaging their dummies is where are the casters? This is generally one of the last steps. So due to space constraints within the packaging, we have to Tetris everything in to get it all.
I will tell you that I just ran all the profitability numbers, and
Keep their
Helium a day.
Everything will be in there.
In the suburban area of Virginia, and it's been pretty consistent like that.
These guys are hauling, they're getting the cables put in real quick. They got these center inserts put in.
The purchase price cost
Get your
again.
weekend up. Jump on out. Just sit across here, but I wanted to show you these. You're talking about storage earlier.
60 cents
These are all these inserts
a
in.
day, a month. Okay, so that's like $5 a year.
These are all gusseted, see that?
Compare that to normal cryptocurrency miners.
Wait. They're actually aluminium.
Crazy like
Wait,
this.
but the guy can bring them over
A residential lecture.
right in here.
Obviously, there's a bunch of different factors at play there,
Just
but
plop them in.
that's that. TLB
then a guy
helium
could throw,
mining is super
I don't know,
profitable. But how many
side-by-side
can I have in my house?
on equipment,
Okay, you can put as many as
whatever you want on one side, or
technically.
you can split them
Can't
up,
stop.
couple on
I
each,
would recommend
whatever you need to do, but you can really
maximize
maximize storage better.
And okay, so you get it, right? Where do I store it? Doesn't matter. It's better to have the helium miner in your attic than in your basement.
But basically,
It's better to have the helium miner in your attic as opposed to in your basement.
Walking forward, started grinding the gearbox up there. Walked forward, then threw the power steering belt, which then got his road charger belt. And when that came
Science nerdy thing that's going on. That's the mechanism transmitter.
all of the fan hearing, all, ripped all of this. See kind of the aftermath. Blew the soft belt, stuff like that, took the lower rat hose and everything. So after the first maybe 45 seconds, I had no water pump, no charger wheeler, no power steering, no fan.
And it would have incredible success.